We still got 3 minutes of practice. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. What's going on? Las Vegas Bowlers Tour. You guys are tuned in. We're here for our first of the 2024 season. This is your host, Kevin McHugh. I'm here with Roman Montoya.
What's
Roman,
going on, brother? How you doing?
doing well, man.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year to everyone out there, man. I hope everybody had a great Christmas, great holiday, and a huge, great New Year. So catching up with you guys. Glad you guys are tuning in. We're getting to you live. In about 3 minutes, we'll be going to our first of 3 matches. We've got a quarterfinals match that'll be kicking off. Like always here at the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour, we've got the JV division. We've got the varsity division, and then let's not forget about our U12 division. Congratulations to Liberty Aycock out there. She did a great job taking down her first place here at Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour.
Should be bowling in the finals, right?
Yep.
Let's see, get these kids lined up here.
Yeah, I had an interesting day today, folks. It was a lot of fun out there today. And for the last couple of weeks, we've actually been bowling on a fairly challenging pattern. It's been similar to Red Square. It's a 1-to-1 ratio, low volume, 40 foot. And to say the least, it was definitely a little bit lower scoring, but challenging. Saw some kids step up, and a lot of fun to watch.
Today was Red Square, though, right?
I think it was, yeah.
Today was Red Square.
I'm sorry, Mike? February. So the new website is
Getting the information passed on. We got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of new stuff. New
And then what's the
organizational leadership, I guess you could say. New websites, new social media pages, all that good stuff.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. Just getting a little bit of info while we finish up practice here. So I wanted to give everybody a heads up. We've had a few minor changes, nothing major. Don't freak out, please. So as Kathy's taken over here at Stations Casino, helping us out with the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour, we've made some changes to our websites. So now when you want to visit our website, it's real simple, lvybt.com. That's it. Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour, lvybt.com. That'll take you to our webpage. And our next tournament will be February 18th. So if you're tuning in, please come visit us on February 18th.
I don't know which way to look. The camera goes the opposite way. In selfie mode.
Got Mr. Phil Placca behind us. Mr. Phil. The Raider Nation, baby. Come on. I know it was a tough year, but we had some things to be happy about. That win in Kansas City on Christmas Day was one of the funnest games I've watched in a long, long time.
The San Diego win was a little more fun.
Oh, man, I like that. San Diego? Wait, what are you talking about? You
Well,
mean
we won by 60.
Yeah.
Or put up 60.
Yeah, but
It was just fun to be there.
yeah. That was the week before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's see what we got. Before we start talking about the kids. So we had main event last week.
Main event last week, yeah.
Unfortunately, none of our kids cast anything last week.
Yeah, Zeke was one pin. My son Ezekiel Trejo was one pin out of the cut in the warm-ups. He went minus. What did he go? No, he went plus. He went plus 23, and the cut was the money line was plus 24. So when he got into scratch for the main event, he only bowled one round, and he went minus 53, 6 games. So he bowled well for a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
But the cut was pretty high. The cut was plus 75.
Yeah.
Some great kids out there. So congratulations to Jeff putting on another wonderful event. Got to give him credit, man. That's got to be a lot of emails he's got to go through for the month of December.
Well, that was the first time I've seen it sell out. Like their waiting list was like 3 pages long.
Yep, and that's a good sign of what's to come here with youth bowling, especially in Las Vegas.
Because normally the kids be like, oh, I'm going to bowl another squad. I'm going to bowl another squad. And they jump on and there's plenty of room. There was no opening. That was a 3-page wait list.
Yeah, I've gone there thinking I'm going to spend $140, and I ended up spending $300. And this time, what I paid on day one was what I paid for the whole week.
So yeah, we had that. What else do we have? Team USA trials this week.
Team USA trials. Dominic Montoya.
Now ended 5th game. They just finished their last game.
Yep, Roman's son Dominic's down there bowling for his 2nd year. He's been bowling better than last year, from what I'm
Big
hearing.
improvement. Yeah, he's middle of the pack right now. I said, day 2. If you're not at the top day 2, you can pretty much just enjoy bowling the rest of the week.
Yeah.
It's not big numbers. The best bowlers in the world there, but he finished middle of the pack. He was in the 70 range, I think.
Okay.
Like I said, that was the best college bowler. Spencer Robarge went like plus 350 on day 4. It was something really disgusting. It was fun to watch, but yeah, to go plus 350, and he was already between the first 3 days was already plus 300.
Yeah.
I mean, he's sitting close to 700 after day, plus 400 or after day 4.
And congratulations to all those kids. I mean, to have that type of focus, we know how hard this game is, and to have that type of focus is it takes a lot. So congratulations
Jacob,
to all of them.
Speaking of kids, I know he's not one of our YBT bowlers, but he is a youth bowler out there. Jacob Boxty, he won the Dallas Youth Open when we went there last month. He ended up going plus 306. He was in second place. He had actually broke the scoring record for team trials, and then Spencer 2 minutes later went and broke his record for a single for a 6-game series.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun to watch.
Youth bowling, I'm telling you, not even youth, but just young adult bowling. You got a lot of great kids coming up. It's great to see. It's pushing the field, and it's producing a great product for the sport, man. Love to see it.
Let's get these cameras right. Thought
So-
we had it all set up.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go. We got
Let's check in here. Yeah, here
Elijah and Hayden
Elijah and Hayden in quarterfinals right
for
now.
varsity. Briggs Robinson and
Landon.
Landon Ichigoyen. So let's see. So Landon is your B bowler, Briggs your A bowler, and then let's see.
Yeah, this will be a good match. This will be a fun one to watch. You got your common match these days with one two-hander, one traditional one-hander being Landon. Landon, good kid. I always see him down here practicing.
Yeah,
A lot
seen
of
him
fun.
down here a lot.
I love seeing him do good. Obviously, him down here working on drills and practicing is paying off. Seeing him here in the final, because this was not an easy pattern to make the cut on. So.
Is he working with? Is he one of Dave Allen's kids?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Works with Dave Allen, and he practices quite a bit. I see him down here all the time.
So we got Hayden up on 55. Hayden's your D bowler. This pattern's going to be giving him fits all day long. All day long. For everybody.
Now, this is interesting. Elijah's been rolling the ball well today. He bowled on my son's pair, and I like this move that he's making into this Nova right now. Let's see how this ball rolls. I got to get
A little far right. He's got to play further in.
Got to get Hayden to move just a little left so I can see that.
Let's see.
Okay, so Hayden having a little bit of a mixer here. See what he does.
I think I'm matching. Nope.
He hooked off the back pretty hard right there. I'd like to.
So Hayden, since the last time we see, I don't know if we had the tournament after, but when he signed, did he sign prior to our last YBT?
Yeah, he
Committed
signed,
to Hastings College?
Committed to Hastings
Okay.
College. He signed at the JBT over at
Oh, yeah,
Samstown
the
earlier in
doubles,
December, yeah.
Okay.
So it looks like they left the same split there. Elijah picking it up
Yeah.
there.
Well, Hayden had a little sleeper in the back.
Yeah.
Briggs going Brooklyn. Yeah. This is going to be a tough pattern. I mean, every kid played it different today.
Uh-huh.
So by game 4, it was more of a there was no consistency. It was spray and pray is what was going on.
Yeah, you had some kids staying to the right. Games 1, part of game 2, you had some kids that were inside early. Kids throwing, urethane. The pairs definitely broke down differently when you. It was one of those days where you wish it was league and you stayed on the same pair.
Yeah.
Let's just leave it at
Oh, yeah,
that.
because I mean, they rolled league yesterday, and the scores were significantly higher yesterday.
Yeah.
But they did stay on the same pair.
My son bowled league yesterday here on this pattern and bowled much better.
Yeah, Devin went plus 22.
Yeah. Devin.
So, what was our scores today? Let's see, our qualifiers. For our JV qualifiers, Landon went minus 257.
257, so that was the cut, 257 for JV.
743 is what he shot. 749 is what Briggs shot. And then Jacob Enright, 778.
Okay.
And Noah King went 827. And then for our varsity, Elijah went 828, so he's minus 172. Hayden 834, Noah 881, and then Jackson went 917. I think Jackson had high game today at 231.
Nice.
There was only 5+ games today. So you got JT with a 202, Jackson 231, Devin 202, and that's it. Noah shot at 199, but Pattern beat him up today.
Yes, it did. So Briggs here stepping up, your JV bowler here on lane 56.
You believe Briggs is only 14?
14, huh?
Yeah.
Big boy.
So I got these little bios. I made them all fill out. So as we go, got Briggs Robson, freshman at Shadow Ridge, favorite bowler, Kyle Troop. Tournaments won, I believe he did win a JBT or YBT.
YBT, yep.
Yep. And yeah, that was his favorite bowling memory. It was his first, winning his first YBT.
Awesome.
We go Landon. He's in 15. He's also a Shadow Ridge kid, sophomore at Shadow Ridge. Favorite bowler,
Kyle Sherman.
Kyle Sherman. You don't see that a lot, do you?
Yeah. Shout out to Kyle Sherman.
I'm gonna say, I was about to say Troop just because I saw Kyle. It was automatic.
Well, and he's a one-hander, and
Yeah.
they've got a similar
Yeah.
similar swing, so that's cool. I like that.
So it says he's won 3 tournaments, not YBTs.
All right.
Favorite bowling memory was shooting a 266. Highest score / series, 266 with a 626.
Nice.
Not
nice.
too bad. Not too bad at all. And he's only going to get better. I said the dude's here all the time practicing.
Yeah, yeah.
So Eli went a little too far right again. That's
See, now that's interesting because I saw him roll those last shot on the left lane, and he was right there. He had a great shot. Now, Hayden's having a little trouble. Hayden's getting a little animated, and he's getting inside going Brooklyn on the last couple shots. So let's see if he can make the adjustment here and,
see if he don't beat himself up too much.
yeah, get his ball on track. That's one thing I've been noticing about the kids, though. Just little bit of animation at the line after their shots. I'm noticing. Okay.
I've been seeing it a lot lately.
Yeah, I even got on my son a little bit. Not that I got on him, but I just was like, hey, you don't always have to make a motion at the line if you don't throw a strike.
Right.
It doesn't always have to be like that, and you got to let them be themselves. I understand that, but sometimes I think I don't want that to fill up their mind.
But at the same time, and the kids are going to do it. We've had this discussion before where
Yeah.
my opinion is they get so good so fast, they always expect everything to be a plus game.
Yep.
But at the same time, and I know a lot of parents aren't aware of it, and they're learning as they go along, but things like that make a big difference. When people see that, people are watching our broadcast, people watch the SYCs, they go to the JBTs, and it's just like other college sports. They see you, they see how you act. That could be the difference. If you send an application in to get on Storm Team Evolution on the team itself, they'd be like, nah, you see how that kid acts. We're not gonna put him on Evolution because of how they act. It's
Yeah.
it's tough to say because I'm saying we all get emotional, we all get frustrated, but at the same time, there's got to be a way to be. You got to be a little more mature about it at times.
Yeah, and let's be clear. Anybody that does sign up for the Evolution program will get accepted as long as they're performing the monthly task.
Right.
But you're right, though.
Represent the team when you got the Caitlin's and you got Ernesto just got picked up for a team.
Yeah.
Those are the kids that get the sponsorship. Those are the ones that represent the brand.
Exactly.
And those are the ones, when you act a certain way, they're not going to want that person representing the brand.
Exactly.
Yeah, we all get emotional. And everybody does it, from kids. I mean, like I said, I was watching at the trials the other day. I mean, I've seen, there wasn't as many pros this year, but there's, absolutely. I mean, Chris Prather was there, Chris Vi was there. There was a handful. I was more focused on Dom, but, and they get frustrated. You'll see them slamming towels, stuff like that, but.
Nice ball, Elijah.
Got to kind of keep your cool, I guess.
Yep.
And a lot of animation at the line, too, is just You walk your shot when you're shooting 300.
Yeah.
Don't walk your shot when you finish at 160.
Yeah.
No reason to walk off at 160.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's get back at it. We got Landon stepping up. Landon, your
Landon.
B bowler coming off of a spare. Sitting at 64, just a tad bit inside, okay. All right. See if he can clean it up here. So if he takes a look at that shot, I think he can tell. He just needs to
Breaks
make a
it,
little
yeah.
adjustment on his angle and his break point down lane.
Yep.
So Briggs, one thing I've noticed about Briggs is a little bit fast when he's up there. I don't know if he's anxious or, and it doesn't mean that it's necessarily bad. Some kids
Might just
bowl
be how
quicker.
he bowls, yeah.
Yeah, but always good to line out what you're looking at. So let's see how Briggs does on this shot. So
Oh, yeah, way fast.
a little bit fast.
Just noticed that.
A little bit fast, and he kind of got the same reaction.
Yep.
So. See if Landon makes a little bit of an adjustment here. Oh, okay. So going back, and I want to keep it short. I want to stay it on the kids. But one thing I was telling Zeke, we were watching an NFL game, and I've been seeing some pro NFL players not controlling their emotions the way we expect our 12-year and 13 and 14, 15, 16-year-olds to control their emotions. I've been seeing some slammed helmets, and I know that's part of the game, but. I was a little bit surprised that,
Yeah, that's definitely a discussion for another time. 'Cause you can open up. I mean, we can go deep on that, and that goes all the way down to the 8U level. I was coaching football.
Yeah,
and,
man.
So, I mean, that's a can of worms we don't even want to open because
I just
it's just athletes in general. They work so hard. They expect perfection because they work so hard, and they don't get it, and then they get frustrated
And I love to see because that shows that it means something to you.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
That's important.
Yeah.
But I know that I would definitely expect a little bit more control, especially on the national live stream. Broadcast.
Broadcast, yeah.
Yeah. And
Good
I'm
pickup, Eli.
sure those guys always think about that when it's done. But yeah, we put I know here at the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. We really promote having a good time, creating a good environment. We understand you're going to get mad, and we don't blame you. I'm still competitive to this day, but just
That looks better.
creating a good environment.
Looks like his break point should be right about an 8 down lane, and that's being.
That's a little gent. Yeah.
But with his ball speed, I think 8, 9 would be a decent zone as long as he's playing it straight, keeps it in front of him. As soon as he makes that move with his feet left and throws the ball out to the right, it's not going to come. That's just going to float out there. But if he can move right and stay in that 8, 9 with Landon's ball speed.
Yeah. Yep. I'm with you. So let's take a good look at how he shoots this spare. I like it. Nice way. Nice way to pick it up. You just want to trip that 3-pin. Just let it just barely bounce off. It doesn't need. If you trip that 3-pin, it's going to give it just enough to knock it over to pick up that 10.
Got Elijah up on 55.
Yep.
So Elijah had him fill out the little bio. 16 years old. Goes to CSN
time.
High School. He's a junior.
Elijah taking a second.
Time reset. Favorite bowlers, Belmo and Simo. It's a given. 2 best bowlers pretty much ever.
Don't forget about Tackett. Tackett's a darn good bowler.
Tackett's a dog, but resume, I got Simo and Belmo all day long.
Yeah.
Eli's won about 5 tournaments. Favorite bowling memory was shooting his first 200 game, which was a 242 when he was in 7th grade. Highest score, 300. Says he bowled at 844, and I asked him because his penmanship's a little sloppy. It's actually, I don't know if it's 844, 899, and I asked him. He's like, it was for 4 games.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wait, when did you shoot 899?
Yeah, if you pull off an 800 series in 3
Why are you
games,
bowling LYBTs?
you are smoking the field. All right, Briggs is up. Let's see. Okay, so he made an adjustment there. Might have been a little bit more than he needed, but he made an adjustment. That's good to see. So So Briggs at 14.
He's got a 4-pin lead over
Yeah,
Landon.
you could see with the scores with some of these opens, man, spare shooting was what it was all about today,
Absolutely.
everybody.
1,000%.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Landon had a tough break there. I give it to Landon, though. I know he's probably a little bit more upset than he's showing right now, but he's controlling those emotions. Very mature of him, so
Yeah.
good job, Landon, with the way
Pick
you're
up
handling
Briggs.
this. I know you're not happy with that, but you got this. Same thing with Briggs. All four of these kids up there have actually all been doing a good job with just controlling their emotions. I haven't seen anybody kick our ball return. Don't want any of that. Elijah throwing that asymmetrical Nova.
There you go. That's where he should have been playing the whole time. He knows it, too.
Yeah, he's had that ball a lot better
And
on the right lane than the left lane.
He's probably one of the kids here that's most capable of throwing that type of shot.
Uh-huh.
Hayden's trying to copy it. Good look.
Wrap 10.
I don't know if he should be throwing that purple at that, but
Yeah.
I would go, like you said, with a bigger asim. Something along those lines. Phil trying to sneak in the picture again. Look at him.
See, I saw a lot of that today. My son had a few of those. I even saw JT with one of those. Those spare shooting, especially 10-pin. A lot of tough day. And I want to get onto this. Let's not blame this on the pattern. I think a lot of that got in some of the kids' heads, and they were letting the pattern think they had to shoot their spares a little bit differently. But
Yeah.
if you have that home-based system and you work on that home-based system and you're consistent, that's what you need. And if you don't know what I'm talking about a home-based system,
There you go. Good ball.
come talk to a coach. Come talk to somebody, because that's a really easy thing to learn.
Or you can YouTube Gnome Group,
Yeah.
because he pretty much discusses that in one of his videos.
Yeah, and let's get into that. Anybody watching right now, if you want to find a quick link to some very good videos for youth, any type of bowling, any person, adult or youth, go to the Storm website. They've got so many links on there to YouTube videos about layouts, about everything, ball choice, ball surfaces, anything you could think of. They've got links on there directly to the videos that you're looking for. You don't even have to search for them yourself. They're already picked out for you. So check them out at storm.com. Stormbowling.com.
So we'll take that one, Eli. Little sloppy Brooklyn.
So Eli coming off of a double going into the 10th. He's all but got this thing locked up, but let's not call it quite yet. So if
Hayden's conceding the match.
oh, don't do that. Don't ever do
Never
that.
know what happened.
Yeah. So Hayden can still pick up 50, go 171, and it wouldn't be the first time. What would 18 get? Oh yeah, it's gonna be
There
low
you go.
tight.
Good.
I've been getting better at my quick bowling math. I know when you double going into the 10th, it's good. Chance to pick up
Landon's got
60
here.
pins. All right, there's that break point he's been looking for. That was right over about 10, maybe just a little bit right of it, but not much.
This is close. He's got to strike out to win. Or he's got to get the next one at least. He needs the next one in a 7 count. To shut him out.
Yeah, he can pick up another 20 right here. 51, 61.
Let's see. Oh, let's see what Briggs does. Ooh, Briggs still needs a mark.
Yeah, nice. He rolled that ball well.
Uh-oh, there it is. So Briggs is going to win this one. Assuming he hits a pin.
Uno más. Tough spare.
So
Tough
Briggs
spare.
needs a pin. There you go. Good finish. Good finish.
The big up 10 there. I think
Yep,
he
he
got
got
10.
it.
Attaboy. Nice ball, Briggs. I like the way Briggs rolled that. Good job, Briggs. Good job to Landon, too. Congratulations to all these kids. It was not easy making the cut today, everybody. I know these scores might look normal or lower than normal, but this is not an easy pattern. The fronts are definitely burnt up. And
If you don't know what Red Square looks like, here we go. Check this out.
yep. Yeah, you got to get a little zoom there.
Extremely flat. Extremely flat. 26 mils of oil. It's a 1-to-1 ratio.
Yeah,
There's no gimme. There's no missed room.
The 1-to-1 ratio is what makes this thing it was a big factor on this pattern because it gets played so differently pair to pair.
Let's see.
I mean, at an adult tournament, it might break down a little bit differently. Kids might be a little bit more familiar with what they want to see in games 4 and 5, but today it was a crapshoot. So Elijah stepping up here. Let's pick up this 10 pin here, Elijah. Let's get yourself one more shot. Set yourself up for a good game. That's a nice 10 pin. Nice job, Elijah. I love seeing that. Elijah's rolling the ball well today, folks.
Let's see what he does. We'll see what he pulls out the bag for a fill.
This is an interesting day because it's been a minute since Elijah's been in the finals for Lvybt.
Yeah.
So congratulations to Elijah picking up the quarterfinals win there, and congrats to Hayden too, man, with your signing at Hastings and you're making the cut today. Love to see it, man. Keep up the hard work, Hayden. Do not hesitate. Landon out there, keep the practice going, bud.
When did he pull out the bag?
And let's have some fun. So Elijah's going to try a new ball here.
What is that?
It looks like a
Night Road.
Night Road or IQ?
Looks like a Night Road.
Oh, you're right.
I saw the purple.
Yep. Dead giveaway. One of our OG sponsors here at Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour.
Ready?
Let's jump in there, yeah. Storm Bowling, everybody. Let's not forget stormbowling.com, one of Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour's OG original sponsors. Visit them at stormbowling.com. They're the bowlers company. They've got a lot of links, a lot of things going on. And check out their SYC project. They got SYC coming up in Texas here in February.
Yep.
And they've got more events, so check them out. Evolution program. Get involved, folks. It's great for your kids. And Coolwick, big shout out to Coolwick, coolwick.com. All your jersey needs. You need a jersey, you need to put your name on a jersey. You see kids out there with these new jerseys. What's going on? How do I get one of those? Visit coolwick.com, folks. You'll find it there. Don't forget to enter LVYBT10 at checkout for your 10% discount.
Ooh, take a deep breath. So, yeah, SYC Dallas coming up.
Yep, SYC. SYCs, if you guys haven't bowled one and you're tuning in, check out an SYC, man. Now, let me just give you a heads up. Check the website. The day it opens up, you better be on your computer ready to log in and
At
get
11
on.
o'clock.
11 o'clock Pacific time, 12 o'clock Mountain.
Let's see what Eli does here. See if that Night Road works. And, no, go back to whatever it was you were throwing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got into SYC. I only logged in just to try and see how the new registration system goes. They're using some new pinwheel.
Oh, they are?
Yeah. So before, obviously, we'd pull it up and I would hit D and it would populate my whole sheet, and I just had to type in the last 3 digits of my card and it worked. And that was, so a pinwheel, you actually had to go in and physically
Type everything
in. So we got there. Obviously, I got waitlisted because I don't type fast enough, I guess. And then the next day, Leanne called. She's like, "Hey, there's a spot. You made the cut for waitlist." So some people were actually able to type faster than us and get multiple spots, or maybe they just did the same thing. I wasn't just trying it out.
Yeah.
So when she called me, we didn't plan on going, but I was like, "Oh," she called. I was like, "I'm gonna take the spot." So we'll head out to Dallas for that one. I think Elijah made the cut. He's gonna go too. So I think
Awesome.
he's the only kid from Vegas going with us.
Yeah, I was super pumped. I wanted to get into that one, but man, I have such a huge weekend. That Super Bowl weekend's a big one for me. I got family that comes into town, and I take the Monday off just so I can really enjoy the time with the family and
Wait,
stuff
that's
like
Super
that.
Bowl
So
weekend? That's President's Day weekend.
it's the following weekend.
Yeah.
It's the weekend after Super Bowl.
Okay.
So yeah, just with work and everything, I had to hold off on that one. But we're working on some stuff too. I want to make sure my son's in a good spot if we're going to travel, and just make sure he's he's dialed in. He's rolling well right now, but definitely working on a few things.
We're trying to get to the Orlando one. We'll take a couple extra days off
That would
during
be-
that Orlando one and then just hit Disney.
Yeah.
It falls during spring break, so kids won't miss any school. I'm sure that's going to be a hard one to get into.
Yeah. You got some great kids, great bowlers coming out of Florida these days. That whole region.
Man.
I mean, you got great bowlers great youth bowlers coming out of every
Oh,
region.
absolutely. All right, I'm going to take a break.
Okay.
You got a guest.
Here, let's get it on the kids for just a second.
Huh?
Put it on the lanes for just a second.
I'm just gonna bowl it because. Let's go. What up, Dom? Hello. My shoulder hurts.
We'll give it just a second.
Do a game, and then after this round, we put ball on.
Okay. You've been bowling a lot this week, huh?
My shoulder hurts so bad.
Really?
I've lofted like 3 of the 5 days.
Cool. All right. If we want to jump on here.
Full gameplay with host.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Coming back to you, getting the semifinal started today. Got a new guest speaker sitting in here, Mr. Dominic Montoya.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
Heard you've been a busy man this week, man, down at Gold Coast bowling team trials.
Yeah, it was not fun, but it's okay.
In one word, what'd you learn?
One word.
One word, what'd you learn?
Consistency.
Consistency. Yep, I agree. I think that's a great word that you picked right there.
Yeah.
So let's jump in here. We got things kicking off semifinals. You got Jacob in right here. He is your D bowler taking his first shot on lane 55.
I think they're in practice.
Oh, are they getting their
Yeah,
first 2 break?
They're
Okay.
practicing.
Okay, I thought we were running a little behind.
I pretty much just bowled, not today, but yesterday. I bowled on a longer red square pretty much.
Really?
It was like 40, I think it was 45, and it was like 1.4 to 1. It actually wasn't even that hard, to be honest with you.
Really?
It wasn't crazy. It was just like keep the ball in front of you, even though I wanted to go 150, 240, and I just had like a really up and down block, but it's okay.
Yeah. Now, we were talking about that a little bit today. The pairs broke down a little bit differently just because the kids were playing a little bit differently. But I think at team trials event, something like that, I think
Yeah.
you guys are going to be more consistent with how
I
you're
would-
breaking it down.
I would say that I think it definitely, if they were to put out the trials pattern here, red square here, I think it definitely would be harder here than bowling
At Gold
with the
Coast?
pros.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I mean, yeah, even like on the practice pair over here, I personally wouldn't be throwing strike shots if I'm on the practice pair, because it's going to be night and day different when we get over here.
Yeah, big time.
You can tell with their practice shots, 'cause I guarantee you they were throwing the same thing over there, and it doesn't look remotely close.
Yeah. Yeah, no, absolutely. So we're kicking things off. So here at the semifinals, here in the varsity division, you've got Jacob Enright. He'll be taking on Noah Barenko. And in the junior varsity division, we've got Briggs Robinson, who defeated Landon Echegoyen in the quarterfinals. He'll be going against, I don't see him around here. Where's he at? Is it Noah K?
I think, well, he was just practicing on that pair.
Oh, no, I think he's our #1 seed.
He's going against, he's going against,
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Jacob's going against Briggs,
Yeah.
and we've got Noah Barenko against Elijah. So you're in town from college, man. When do you go back?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. Okay, I was talking to Marissa. She said the same thing.
Yeah, I leave like 8. I have flights at 8 in the morning, so I leave at the airport at like 6,
Yeah.
6:30.
Flying into Indy?
Flying into Fort Wayne.
Fort Wayne.
Indy's too far.
How far is Indy from Huntington?
It's like 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
The airport's like 2.5, I think.
Have you guys bowled at that Mike Albies over there in Lafayette?
No.
So that's
I
a
haven't.
it's a pretty nice house. Tough shot, but pretty nice house.
Yeah, I haven't bowled there. I have bowled at the. It's not the Thunderbolt, but like one of the Thunderbolt chains, and those are not fun to bowl at.
Oh, that's got the bios on the kids.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, they started. Oh, okay.
Jacob Enright was just talking to his dad earlier. Jacob is down 40 pounds in the last 9 months.
No, yeah, I definitely saw that. I saw that when I saw him at JBC when I first got back. Oh, Brooklyn Strike.
Yeah, he said he's been going with the keto diet. So kid is legit
He
with
looks
that
good.
keto diet. Yeah,
looks
man. I gotta take a page out of that book. I gotta quit snacking late at night.
Yeah.
So Noah's a good lefty, man. He was bowling on my son's pair. Let's see what Noah's doing today.
It definitely doesn't surprise me that he made cut because he's one of the kids that can keep it in front of him, which is what you need to do on Red Square.
Yeah.
Same with just about everyone that made cut. It's like I feel like the people who made cut or the people who were close to it was everyone who knew how to keep the ball in front of them, which is like the main key to scoring on this.
Yeah, if you missed outside, similar to like what we saw right there with Briggs, is you were having a lot of over-under or it was just sailing into the 10-pin.
That's pretty much, yeah, that's what it is.
So Elijah's been bowling great today. He's in the Storm Nova asymmetrical hybrid. Not sure if he's got some surface. I'm sure he's got a little bit on there.
I doubt it at this point.
No?
Ooh, tucked it again. Ooh,
All right.
there we go.
Surprised he didn't throw. I got to see if Elijah throws a spare ball normally.
I don't think he throws it at the head.
What about you, like on a 1-2? Do you throw your spare ball or
So I do now
you do the ASC?
because of college and like because you don't really know what stuff's gonna do, especially like yeah.
Zeke and I were talking about that.
I think it kind of just depends on what I'm bowling on. Like if I'm bowling on something where I know where the hook spot is, then like yeah, I'll just take it as like a free shot.
Yeah.
But if I'm bowling something like this or like something really really flat, then yeah, no, I'm definitely shooting straight at it.
Yep. And I would agree with that.
Because honestly, I think on this pattern too, like a 1-2 is not bad. It's almost a free spare.
Uh-huh.
I think free spares are what wins it here.
What do we got right here? The 139 for Jake?
Yes.
I used to calling him Jacob, but then I see Jake on his back. Okay, so he's going by Jake.
I thought he went as Jake.
Phil doing his
taking a picture.
selfies.
Ooh, that might not make it. Oh, it did. Oh, it turned the corner really hard. I feel like he just threw that too. I think I kind of think he's a lucky break there.
Yeah, that was a.
It's only leave a 4-7. You definitely know when you miss on this pattern for all the kids you think that they say they don't miss. No, you're definitely gonna know if you missed or not. That's pretty good. Oh wow.
Yeah, that didn't react as much off the back. That
His purple looks really shiny.
does.
It doesn't look like it has any surface on it, which I don't know why. I don't know why he didn't surface it. It's definitely needed. Not like 500, but at least like 1,000. That might be. Oh, yeah.
That's good. Okay, nice pickup there, Noah.
His mix hooks more than his purple. The bucket's definitely like one of the hardest spares to make. I don't like shooting at it.
You don't practice the bucket?
I do. I don't like it.
Yeah, no,
I'd rather
nobody
not-
nobody
I'd rather not
does.
shoot at it. It's definitely not the most fun spare to make.
Definitely not.
So much can go wrong. Ooh, that's a bit outside. Turn the corner. Oh, and it did. I think he's a
Tough break right there. Tough
He definitely.
break.
I think he needs to speed up the ball speed a little bit if he can. That's one thing I would say because like, even if speed control is another big thing on this pattern, and so you can't really swing the lane like that. But if you're throwing it slow, it's not gonna really help your case.
Yeah, this is interesting. We got a lefty one-hander versus a lefty two-hander. Oh no,
No,
excuse
wait,
me.
Briggs
That
is
yeah,
I think Briggs is a
Noah's in varsity. Oh, got a little skip
Oh,
off
maybe.
of that.
Oh. Close. It was
Okay,
close.
tough break right there. Big split. Bounce back. Bounce back. Still got a lot of bowling going on.
Big spare if he can make it. Puts him ahead by a little.
Oh, Briggs, tough break right there, man.
He would be ahead right now if he made his spares. He'd be ahead by a good amount too. The varsity match is close. It's only by 2. That's pretty good.
So these two, Noah and Elijah, were bowling together today on the same pair. Oh,
Look at that.
look at that. That starts to add up right there.
Lefties on flats, really nice. That's a pretty good shot.
Yeah, that right lane's been much more favorable for Elijah.
Yeah. It definitely looks like it. I will say Red Square is I think Red Square is hard when you're not bowling with like when everyone's not like the best bowlers. I think Red Square is one of the hardest patterns ever because it's just like it's so dependent on who you follow.
Yeah. Yeah, like we were talking about that earlier. It was such a crapshoot when you jumped pairs, man.
Yeah. And trying to find it. By the time you find it, it's just like, oh, did he make it?
Oh, he got that.
He was open. A little scared there. It's also hard to like predict. It's hard to predict what your move should be when you move pairs because it's like, oh, are you following a pair that they all use your thing? Because then if that's the case, then Thane's probably not in play anymore.
Yeah.
Versus if you're following a pair that was swinging the lane, you could probably just move right of that. And it's just so hard to tell like what your next move needs to be.
Yeah, it's one of
jumping
those
pairs.
patterns where it really does pay to go and look and see what kids are playing on the pair ahead of you.
Great shot.
Nice
That
ball.
was such a good shot.
If he locks that in right there and he sticks with that, it's going to be
Yeah.
dialed. That was a great ball.
I think both lanes are definitely different for
Yeah.
the left side at least. Noah's making a ball change here. I think it's a pitch black. I think that ball actually has surface on it though. It's not shiny.
So he saw that ball not react, that hammer not react off the back.
That's pretty good.
It's a good move.
Ooh. Kind of just sat there. He slowed it down a little bit. Great shot.
Okay, all right.
That's a great ball change.
Yeah, that was a good thing you brought up earlier about him keeping the ball in front of him. You could really see it on that shot.
Yeah, you could definitely. I will say when you keep the ball in front of you, it will give you a little bit more room than if you just swing it out.
Yeah. Oh.
All 3? No.
Yeah, I saw that up early. I only caught the first part of it, but
You could definitely tell the fronts are burnt up a little bit because of how much their spare balls are moving. That was something that I saw at trials.
yeah.
Was like the spare balls moved because like the fronts were so burnt that like a lot of times like some of us I ended up lofting my spare ball up a little bit
Really?
because it would hook in my foot. All 3. Great spare. Great spare.
Nice shot, Briggs. All right, let's see how Jacob looks on the left. He looked great on his last shot on the right.
He moved a little bit left.
Oh, a little inside. Get a break?
Oh, that's a good 9. That's a really good 9. That's not something to be frustrated at.
Yeah, spare right here. And
It's a very, very good 9 count.
so where are we sitting at? He's coming off the strike. He'd be at 66.
He'll be up by 15 if he makes the spare. While on the varsity side, Noah is up by. Oh, tap it.
Tough break right there.
That was a really good shot. Big spare here. He's gonna hook it.
Tough break right there.
I definitely.
They'll be talking about that one after him and his dad will be talking about that one. That was a tough break right there.
Definitely would shoot straight at every spare, no matter what.
Yeah.
Especially on those, you just don't know what your ball's gonna do.
Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. And it's easier said than done.
It
you know.
is,
Sometimes you've got a feel for it. You know, these kids have been bowling on it, but I agree. But once you pick that, That's what you got to stick with. You know,
Oh,
what
he
you
just
practice
died.
with is what you got to bring to these tournaments.
I will say, like, prior to going to college, I never shot traded my spares, except for, like, the 10 pin and the 6 pin.
Uh-huh.
Everything else got hooked at. And then I learned really fast that you can't do that. It's
Yeah.
really important to hook it, to shoot straight at spares.
Yep. There you go, Noah. Nice pickup. And once you know that, then you just practice that and lay down that grind and
Yeah.
work at it.
It's definitely important.
Yeah, and they open that door over there, got a little breeze in here.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, well, what's the temps going to be like when you get back to Indy? It's going to be a little cool over
I can
there.
look.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have a feeling it's going to be like 28. Let's
Yeah,
see.
it's going to be a little colder than Vegas, even though Vegas is pretty
37, that's
cool
not
right now.
bad. 37.
Not bad, 37.
That's not terrible. It's really not.
For the high.
If it's not windy, then we're good.
All right.
That's a pretty good shot.
If it hooks, and it hooked.
It's definitely gonna hook.
Yeah.
He's hitting on it quite a bit.
That right lane's definitely more favorable for
Yeah.
him, Elijah. I've seen it.
What I think, this just might be my
Gotta get a correction around that one. Phil's
I
on
will
top.
say, and Noah and Elijah are really good at this. So if you notice their ball rolls, that's pretty good. They're very soft at the bottom. Like, they're not forcing the ball to hook. Versus you see it with Jake and Briggs, is that they're forcing the ball to hook, which is forcing Jake really far right. Which, I mean, if you can do that, cool. But staying soft at the bottom and like letting your ball get down lane and just doing the work itself is definitely gonna help you score more on this, because you can just worry about throwing a good shot, not making it hook and making the ball do all sorts of things it doesn't want to do.
Yeah, don't do all the work at the line with your hand.
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree with you. So, all right, we got Briggs Robinson stepping up, lane 56.
That's a pretty good shot.
He's your B bowler coming off of an open, picking up a 7 right there. Jake in right.
I think even a mark here would be really big. It's a pretty good shot. Oh, over. Yeah, you can see, like, by him, like, forcing the ball to hook, it's like as soon as it sees the end of the pattern, it just goes dead right. Oh, another spare.
Oh, that was a tough break right there. That spare right there
Briggs
was
definitely needs to just take a walk real quick. Just reset. Because their match is definitely not over. Looking at it. Didn't get there again.
oh, same thing.
So,
Elijah's going to get a little left on
did
that.
he change balls? I think he's doing a Zen Soul.
Yeah, that was the Zen. Definitely, that wasn't the Nova.
That's actually a really good ball change, I think. You just saw like his Nova kind of just give up in the back end. Oh, a 4 count. His Nova definitely was just giving up at the end. It didn't want to drive to the pins. You can see it kind of just like deflected flat 10 all the time. Maybe.
All right,
Ooh, good spare.
punch through it. Needed at this time, very critical at this time. Oh. All right.
Their match changed really fast in 2 frames. I know it was up by almost 35 or 40. 30. He switched to a blue.
Ooh.
I don't know if that's the ball change I would have made. I think he's throwing it out of frustration almost, is what it looks like.
This is a good time for any kids tuning in or kids that hear this. If you find yourself in a tough spot, go grab Phil. That's when you go over and just say, hey, just give me a little look. Tell me if you're seeing something that maybe I'm not seeing.
Light mixer strike. It's clutch. If I was Briggs in this situation, I definitely would get into something.
Weaker.
I would get into something actually. I'd get into something bigger personally.
Really?
I'd get into something bigger so it could go earlier, and it's not as
Even
It's
with
not as
as
hard
much
to
reaction off the back?
well. That's the thing. If you get with something that's weak, that's quote unquote weaker, you're just getting it down lane. So if there's back end the entire time, it's just gonna see the end. You see that with Jacob's ball.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why like Elijah is throwing a Zensoul, which I mean it's not a huge ball, but it's not weak by any means.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to the different ball speed between the bowlers.
Yeah.
I'm so used to watching like a 13.5 to 14 mile an hour ball speed.
Right.
The ball changes that I'm usually suggesting for my son is always just a little bit different.
What I do, because I used to, because Briggs doesn't really throw that slow. I would get into a bigger ball and just kind of like get it to around like 6, 7, 8. That's pretty good. Yeah, you just see like that the not
7 right there.
urethane, whatever it is.
I don't know a lot about that blue. That blue is
It's-
that the blue hammer?
Yeah,
the new blue
so
hammer?
it's the cover stock is called not urethane, but it's rumored to be microcell polymer, but I don't think it is. But that's what people are saying is what it is. Oh, huge Brooklyn. People, so the rumor is, and this is just what I've heard from a bunch of people. I don't think it's true because it doesn't look like it, but people are saying that Hammer bought the MCP from Motive, and that's what the new is. But I don't think it is because it doesn't look like MCP, which is microcell polymer. I don't think it's that, but that's what people say it is.
Huh.
But who knows? Wait, he changed on the left lane too. That match is really close. If Elijah doubles here, he just about seals it, but who knows?
Yeah, that's a big task to do right now.
It definitely
I haven't
is,
seen
but
it.
He's on his, he moved right. That's pretty good.
Back in.
That's a great move. Yeah, that's what Briggs needs to do is move right and just stay soft. It looks like right at 10 hasn't really been touched because as long as you just keep it in front of you and stay soft.
On the right lane, I'd say that, not on the left lane.
No, definitely on the left lane. But then again, I don't know because Elijah just moved right, so if he moves right on the right on the left lane too, that's probably what it is. Left lane definitely has more carry down for the lefties. You can see it when comparing Jake's shots. Needs 3 to seal him off. Briggs can punch for 45. 5, 15, 30. Oh, 35. Oh, never mind. I lied. Whoopsies. I lied. I thought it was 45. It's 35. That's all you needed then. That match is done. The varsity match is not done yet, though.
No.
That match is Elijah needs a mark and I think like 5. He doesn't even need to necessarily strike unless he gets like 4. So if he can go 9 spare 5, he pretty much seals that match because Noah only punches for 89 to Elijah's 202. 212 for Elijah's on a double.
Yeah, if Elijah punches out.
He just needs 9 spare. 9 spare. 9 spare 4. 9 spare 5. Something along those lines.
Yeah, Elijah's been clean except for that one shot in the fourth. So
That really made the difference too, because Noah missed a 7 pin. That would put him ahead actually.
that's gonna get there.
The right lane's definitely Jake's favorite lane. Great finish.
There you go, Briggs.
There we
Nice
go.
way to pick up that 10.
Way to finish out strong.
Yeah, seriously, that's not been an easy task today. I've seen a lot of 10 pins missed today.
Yeah, that's definitely not something that we can be doing. Not on something like Red Square.
Yeah.
You get 9, that's pretty much a strike. You can pretty much count it.
Yeah, how do we get these kids? I mean, you coming just out of the youth into the college degree. How do we get these kids to look at a 9 spare as not a bad shot anymore, man? What do we say to him?
It's hard. It's hard when you bowl when you bowl individually, but especially when like scores are always high. But like today, for example, when you look around, there's like 3 200s. Like you gotta know, like 9 spare is good. Like for once, when Phil says like 170 is 200, like 170 really is 200.
Yeah, he's not lying. Yeah.
Usually when he's like 170 is 200, it's not. It's 170.
There you go, Noah.
Oh, it's not done yet. Oh wait. No, he needs a spare here. He needs 1 or 2.
Oh.
No.
Shoot, this is gonna be close.
He needs 7. Oh wait.
He needed 5, is what he needed.
6 to tie, 7 to win. Let's see. That's a pretty good shot. That's ace, actually. Wow. Great
Noah
shot.
on the last frame,
Great
folks.
shot. Great shot.
Keep an eye on your game, folks.
Hey,
Look
you
at that.
jinxed him. You're talking about how he was clean until the 10th.
Yep. I did. Blame it on me.
You jinxed him.
I don't believe in jinxes. I
No.
believe in whatever actions you
I
do
think
will.
so. It's like when I'm on like front 8 and someone's like, "Oh, you're gonna get 300." I'm like, I'm a 10 pin right after. I believe in jinxes.
That's all in your head.
I don't think so.
No way. What think about it. A jinx is just something somebody makes up in their head. It's not an actual thing.
Sure it is.
No, it's not. It's like a knock on wood. It's just something made up.
I don't know.
Now, if you believe it, then you force yourself to believe it. You can believe anything.
But then if you believe it and it happens, wouldn't that make it real?
No.
I don't know.
Because the more you believe it, the more it's going to happen. It doesn't make it real.
But if it happens, then it's real.
But then what if I convince you to not believe it, and then you quit believing it and it quit happens?
But then if it stops happening, that means it was real.
No.
Yeah.
It's only what you believe. It's only a figment of your imagination.
Why are we talking about this?
I know, we kind of got down a rabbit hole on that one.
Oh, I forgot you guys have the U12 stuff too.
Yep.
I was wondering. I was like, who are these people coming on right now?
So let's get a big congratulations, Brig Robinson. Good match right there.
Yeah.
Landon Jake Enright moving on to the finals match. So congratulations to Jake. Briggs, you did a great job today, man. Getting that far today on this pattern was
Not
hard
easy.
work. Yeah, not easy.
Definitely a grind.
Grind all the way.
I definitely will say that I didn't learn that 9 was good till I got to college.
And
'Cause
Noah Barenko punching through on the last
Ooh.
frame of the semifinals to get into the finals. So congratulations to
big.
Noah, and Elijah bowled great today. Like I said, same thing with Briggs. Anybody that got to the semifinals in this pattern, they were bowling their butts off.
You know, another thing, shooting guys just shoot straight at spares. Even that been.
Oh, heck yeah, I'm with you.
Even that.
I like to see the maturity level on you has doubled, I got to say, in 6 months, man. So congrats.
Yeah, you can thank college bowling for that. It's definitely It's not. It is fun, but it's not at the same time. It's just hard.
It's hard, yep.
It's hard work.
It sharpens you.
You definitely understand the grind. You definitely appreciate the grind. You appreciate the 190s.
Heck yeah. Good deal, Dom. Well, appreciate you
All right.
sitting in, man. Good to see you. Have
Good to
safe
see
travels.
you. Thank you.
Take care. So I'm gonna go back and I'll show the entrance.
Okay.
And I'll do like a quick little introduction, letting everybody know we're bowling the finals.
Okay.
I'll introduce myself and then I'll introduce you and then we're rocking and rolling.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Tuning back in here. We got our finals match here at Santa Fe Lanes. This is the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour, everybody. I'm your host, Kevin McHugh, here with Paul Enright. Paul, how you doing?
Outstanding. Thank
Outstanding.
you.
Good to
Very
hear.
good.
This is good timing, man, getting you up here. We got your son, Jake, out there in the finals match.
Yeah, it's a little nerve-wracking sitting back here as a dad, but and of course mom's sitting over there as well. So it's good times right now.
Good, man. No, I know. I've been up here when my son's been bowling out there, and it's funny. You're almost you could almost hear me under my breath, like change balls. But I'm sure he's gonna do great, man. He's bowling well today.
Listen, whether it's under your breath or you yell at them, they still don't listen.
Yeah.
They got it in their mind what they're gonna do. We
Yeah.
all know, especially on what they're bowling on today. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I'm sitting back here with you. Let's just put it
Yeah,
that way.
we've been talking about that all day, man. Tell me about your experience on bowling on a 1-to-1 ratio pattern, 40 foot.
As normal, spares are huge. You got to
Yeah.
get your spares. You got to fill the frames. If you don't fill the frames, you're going to find yourself in a hole. As you saw with the scores today, they were extremely low.
Yeah,
And kids missed everything. They missed every spare possible. I think filling the frames and staying consistent on a 1-to-1 is enormous. I've been lucky to bowl with some really, really good team members that will help me and kind of guide me through it. Here, they're only bowling singles, so it's a challenge. It's a challenge, and it's fun, but it's aggravating to watch them as they miss all those spares.
yeah, no, I've seen a lot of 10 pins, a lot of 3-6-10s, and kids just. Yeah, and I don't want to use the word whiff it because I know it's a lot easier said than done, but yeah, no, you're absolutely right, man. Filling frames was huge today. So we're getting ready to kick things off, everybody. You're watching the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour. So just want to introduce, we've got our U12 finalists that are stepping up. We've got Liberty Acock stepping in for Pahrump, Nevada, and then Michael's stepping in. This is his first time here at the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour making the finals, so we've got a great match there. In the JV division, we've got Jake Enright, Paul's son. He'll be bowling against Noah Kang, who was our top seed. Noah bowled really well today, so got a great match going on there. And then same thing in varsity division, Noah Barenko, who just popped off a win in the final shot of his 10th frame, bypassing Elijah Nebreeze. Elijah bowled great today, but congratulations to Noah moving on. He'll be bowling against Jackson Gillespie, who's been on a tear today. Jackson, I believe, had the high score 230 earlier today. So let's see if I can find. So we've got Jake, we've got Noah, Jackson, and Noah. I need to find Liberty and Michael. So, all right, Paul, let's get a little input. How much you guys practice in a week?
Depending on, well, because we had a long break, so we got probably twice a week we
Yeah.
were out there. Now high school started up again. He bowled yesterday, or I should say Friday for high school. But bowling on this compared to high school, night and day. Where you can miss right, miss left, and still strike.
Yeah, high school's pretty.
Pretty soft.
Easy
Pretty
come,
soft.
easy go.
Where on this, you better hit what you're looking at, or you're in trouble
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, that was Mr. Phil Placco popping in right there. He's the culprit behind this red square pattern. but much love to Phil. Always appreciate him picking out these tough patterns. Yeah, no, I know these patterns are tough, but man, it's just to get the chance to bowl on it, give yourself a shot. Look at that, Liberty. Come on, pick that up. Nice job, girl.
That's
Nice shot. Liberty, big
Fill
thank
the
you.
frames.
Big thank you to her and her family. They drive all the way down here from Pahrump, so congratulations to her. This is her second finals match. She is a champion here at the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour, so
Nice.
she's looking at a nice little payday. Oh, Michael, tough little break right there on the spare. See if we can bounce back on the next shot.
Michael's had a smile on his face all day, whether he's striking or missing spares. He's just excited to be here. It's nice to see. It's nice to see that.
That's awesome. Yeah, Michael, he's in the 7th grade, does not have a favorite bowler currently, so see if we could change that. Tournaments, Lvybt, and his favorite memory is getting a 200, so congratulations to Michael. All right, makeable spare there. We were talking about this earlier. So Jake is your D bowler. He's on lane 56. And we've got Noah, your C bowler.
Kind of mirroring each other on their shots.
Yeah, righty versus lefty.
Looks good.
Okay. So I can see from his shirt, Desert Oasis. Noah's a high school bowler as well. What high school does Jake go to?
He bowls for Foothill.
Foothill,
Bowls for
okay.
Foothill. They are going for their third in a row state championship this year, hopefully.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Division 4.
Okay.
So he's excited about that. Senior, like I said earlier, and now we're going through the whole college process.
Yeah.
So Mom and I are a little nervous.
Yeah, I can only imagine, man. That's a big step.
Most definitely. Most definitely. He put in all his applications, and now we're just waiting to hear back.
Good deal.
Yep.
Nah, that'll be exciting, man. Okay, Jackson didn't like that. Jackson's a sharp kid over here. Keep an eye on this and see what kind of adjustment he makes. I didn't get a good look at that one, but I want to see what he does. It seems from what I've seen, the right lane's been a little bit more favorable. But
It seems like the kids want to finish on 56 for sure.
yeah.
Another
you go.
spare. That's it. Fill those frames. Close.
Oh, gave himself a good shot, but tough break there.
I think the key to this pattern was you had to keep it in play. If it got anywhere outside of 5-6, it was either in the ditch or you were taking 3 off the left.
Yeah.
Well, for the lefties, and vice versa for the right side. The opposite was true. As soon as you got it into like 15, 14, 15, it was going Brooklyn or crossing over.
Mm-hmm.
So that definitely frustrated the kids. You can definitely see that in their eyes. Michael's still smiling.
Gotta love that, man. Ooh, getting a little bit inside on that one. Liberty, bounce back on the next shot. Yeah, no, I'm looking here at the paperwork, and both Liberty and Michael, neither of them have a favorite bowler. They both wrote down no. So little Liberty, she's 12 years old. She's in the 6th grade. She's got 1 Lvybt win and high score, high series. She's got a 212 for her high score. So both of our U12 bowlers are over 200 for their high games.
As long as they stick with it and have fun with it, I think they'll be fine. Don't take it too serious. It's just a game. Just a game.
Yeah, and it's easy to tell them now, but they've got so much bowling to go ahead of them, right?
Exactly.
Just imagine, just through your 20s. That's not even counting your 30s. Nice ball, Jake. Yeah, no, my son's 12, and man, sometimes I gotta tone him down. I'm like, buddy, You got a lot of bowling ahead of you, man.
See, I've seen your son throw the ball. He throws it like he's 22, 23, so he throws it very good. He can get upset every once in a while.
Yeah, he has high expectations for himself.
Don't I know it?
Yeah.
Don't I know it?
All these kids do, man.
Yeah.
They all expect. Roman brings it up a lot. They all get good really quick. It's like Texas Hold'em. They get good really quick. They win something early, and then they think it's always going to be like that. It ain't always like that.
Stay in school, kids.
Stay in school. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, so Jackson, his ball wasn't reacting as much off the back end as I would have expected on that first shot. He was not happy with that second shot.
That was definitely a prime example of him. He misses the head pin right, makes an adjustment, and the ball run away to the left. And that was the aggravation that the kids were going through all day today.
Uh-huh.
Even slight adjustments. And that's both true on the left and the right side.
Yeah.
I can speak for the lefties.
Yeah. It's good to have somebody. Yeah, no, it's kind of cool to see traditional Jake being the one-hander lefty out there, and then Noah, the two-handed lefty out there. I know we had Dev Montoya out there. He's a two-handed lefty.
Yep. It's the new wave. It's definitely the new wave. Two hands are the way to go, it seems, right now. And like you said, the classic one-handed release is almost like a dinosaur right now.
There's still a few kids out there that are keeping it real with it, though, man. We were talking about some of the scores that some of these kids are putting up at the team trials down at Gold Coast.
Oh, wow.
Gold Coast this last week, man.
So much bowling going on. So much going on today.
Yeah, you know, I was talking to a buddy of mine. I don't want to age him, but he was like, man, if we would have had this when I was a kid, I can only imagine where I'd be right now. I was like, yeah, man, we're Las Vegas does a good job. There's a lot of people involved with Phil, you know, with Kathy here at Santa Fe. These bowling center managers, you know, they're holding these leagues. They're still making lanes available for these kids. And youth bowling's going in the right direction from what I can tell.
Huge shout out to Kathy and how she's helped with the tournament and the money she's put back into the tournament. I mean, I don't know if you talked about it earlier, but all these kids, you know, they got money back today, which is unheard of in any type of tournament.
Exactly. I'm glad you brought that up. And no, we hadn't brought it up yet. We were waiting for the perfect opportunity, and I think that's now. Right. Kathy went ahead, everybody, and the extra money that she's putting in with the Las Vegas Youth Bowlers Tour is assuring each kid that bought an entry fee today is walking out of here with at least $40 spark money, at least, minimum. You don't hear that for 100% payout. 100% payout.
I don't think there's any bowling center that would do that right now.
Yeah, and just to give you guys an input of like kind of where we're paying. So JV division, first place 187, second place 100, third place 75, 60, 50, and 40 all the way down. And then in let's see even in the juniors. Juniors division was 110. What did we have? We had 110, 60, 50, and 40. And you had 1, 2.
Solid
8
payouts.
bowlers, yeah.
Solid payouts across.
So that's $1,032 in junior varsity. That's $420 in juniors. And then in varsity division, you had $680 paid out. Every kid that bowled got paid out.
Well, I still think that if my son wins today, it should be $1,000 on top. But you know what? Kathy knows best.
Yeah, she does, right? And for everybody tuning in, check it out. There's going to be a scratch tournament here next Sunday, 10 a.m. start time, 9 a.m. check-in. Come on down. Juniors can bowl it. They'll have smart account open, so juniors can bowl with the adults, and it's going to be a good time. It'll be a 180 below. One division, 181 and above, second division. So, Paul, you think you're going to get a piece of that?
I think so. I'm bowling the Southern Nevada doubles next Saturday.
Okay.
And I've already talked to Jake and told him, I said, hey, maybe we'll go out there. I did tell him that it was going to be on a shot pretty similar to this, little easier, not much easier. He wasn't very excited about that, but yeah, I'll definitely get him out here.
Good. Good to hear. So jumping back into these kids, we've got Noah here on lane 56, coming off of a spare. Noah's left, but he is clean through 3. Yeah, pretty soon they're going to be jumping in here, putting the new lanes in. It's going to be pretty cool.
I heard, and Kathy's excited about it, and can't wait to see how everything changes. That's trouble. That's a lot of 8 right there. A lot of 8.
Still makeable though, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So see if Noah might have just missed that off of his hand on his last shot. Okay. So Noah first open for Noah here in the 4th frame. You've got Jake. Jake also clean, so if he picks this up, he'll be clean through 4.
That's trouble.
Oh, tough break.
Keeping it close.
Noah, that looks a good 10 pin there.
Noah's been throwing the ball really good lately.
Yeah, consistency's big with him. He when he locks it in, he seems to be able to stay on top of it, on top of the line that he likes.
Again, especially on this type of condition, you can't be spraying it all over the place. You get yourself in trouble.
Yeah. Good pickup there, Noah.
Begging.
So you're a lefty, right?
No, sir.
No,
sir.
you're not.
No,
Okay.
sir. I am cursed at being a righty.
So you're not part of the lefty club?
I'm not part of that lefty mafia. No.
Yeah. And then you got the two-handed lefty mafia. This is awesome.
It's hard enough to beat the single-handed lefties, and now I got to go against the two-handed lefties and the Dio Bernards of the world now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. You know, you said earlier, I didn't have this back in my day. Two-handed bowlers were a freak of nature if you ever saw anybody throwing it 2 hands. Now, the one-handed bowlers, the crazy ones. There's a big double right there.
Yeah. A little inside, but she will take it. You're right. First double I've seen in a while. We haven't seen much doubles.
No. Not on this.
Michael stepping up, your B bowler. See if you can pick this up.
Got it.
Nice ball, Michael.
Yes.
Good job. All right, Noah. Maybe let's see how Noah's playing this. So Noah's right up over second arrow, playing about
Great shot.
8. Yeah, that
shot.
was clean.
Yep. As long as you feed it into that area, you're going to get 9 or better.
Yeah. Yeah, that looks clean. He looked like he knew where he wanted to lay it down, and he put it there, and look what happens. Look what happens when you can hit a mark.
Why didn't they tell me this earlier?
Yeah. I hate to pick on my son, but oh, nice ball, Noah.
Great
Nice
shot.
ball. That was good. But one day he was puffing his chest a little bit. He had been bowling good, and I said, "All right, let's go." And I just said, "This is what I want you to hit." And for whatever reason, he just wasn't on top of it. And I was like, "Oh, I thought you had this. What's going on here?" It humbled him quickly.
Got to bring them back to earth. Or you
Yeah.
can always just put a quarter on one of the on one of the boards and say, "Here, make the quarter flop.
Yep.
Make it flip."
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
Exactly. Yeah, no, it was he picked up what I was laying down about, hey, let's slow down a little bit. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Right? It's back-to-back spares, Mr. Enright.
All right. I like what Michael did here. For some reason he had a pause there, so he's resetting, set his ball down. It's what every bowler should do when they need to reset.
And you said this was his first time?
I got a double check. He may have bowled Lvybt, but I believe this is his first time for finals.
It's close.
Yeah, he laid that down clean.
Nice. Good shot.
Nice ball, Michael. That's something to be proud of.
Got Dad excited on that one.
Jackson.
Looks like he's finding it.
Yeah, lock that in right there. So Jackson with 2 opens, but he's clean the last 2 shots. Let's see where he can take that. Now Noah, he had 1 open in the first frame, but he's riding well. Little Liberty, get a little bit left there. Oh!
That's better. Nice.
Nice ball.
I'm a little biased.
Don't worry. Tough break right there for Liberty. Tough break. All right, so Jackson had a good look on the right lane. Let's see if he brings that over to the lane 55, left lane.
And Jackson chose to finish on this lane as well.
On the left lane.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Which is definitely interesting because earlier the kids seemed like they're struggling on that side. There it is.
A bit of a split there. Yeah, he might be regretting that decision. Noah. So that was interesting. You could see the difference. Noah's shot on the left lane was right up second arrow, right over about 8-9 down lane, about 9 board down lane I'd call.
Yep.
And then on the left lane, he was definitely inside down lane. I didn't quite see it at the arrows.
And that's where it's instantly hooking. As soon as you set it short, it's definitely heading left.
Yeah.
And vice versa on the right side.
Yep.
Good spare.
There you go.
Good spare.
All right, Liberty here on lane 55. If we could just get her just to get a little bit more angle, just a little bit, not a lot. I think she'd put it right where she wants it.
I think you might be onto something there, Karen. It's a good shot. There it is.
All right. Yeah, and congratulations to all these kids, man. This is amazing. Yeah, like we said, this pattern's been playing very difficult. So for all these kids to be here right now, got to give them a big round of applause.
For sure. I think I'd have been 200 under on this as well. This is not a fun type of condition to bowl on.
Yeah, and let's remind everybody. So all of our champions today will be getting a Coolwick jersey sponsored by our OG sponsor, Coolwick. They'll be hooking these kids up with the championship banner with their last name on it and one of our championship jerseys, Coolwick. Good stuff right there. Good ball, Noah. No,
That's it. Got it.
Got it.
Carried it. Also, if there's anybody out there that's looking to sponsor the Lvybt, get in touch with Phil Placco.
Yeah.
He'll reach out to you, and I'm sure you guys will point them in the right direction.
Absolutely, man. We
Everything goes to these kids, and they're the future of bowling.
100% complete nonprofit, man. All the money goes back into the kids, goes back into what we do here, this live stream here with all this equipment. Want to give a big thank you out to Roman Montoya. He brings all of this stuff out here, sets it up. Big thank you to Kathy. She, of course, we were talking about it earlier with all the money. She adds to the contribution from the entry fees, but she adds on top of that. So huge thank you to her. Santa Fe Lanes for hosting this thing. All the mechanics here, all the personnel, all the people at the front desk taking our payments and stuff like that. You know, it takes a good crowd. Nice ball, Noah, man. He's bowling the ball well. He's got a little confidence in him right now, and you can see it. He's comfortable. But yeah, Mike Ruiz, he's doing big things here. My wife Destiny out there taking videos. Check us out on Instagram at LVYBT and Friends. Got a new Instagram page. It's LVYBT and Friends. We'll have some new videos going up later this week. And then, of course, Angela Montoya was out there helping with scores today, so thank you, Angela.
Nice shot, Michael.
All right, Jake's got 4-7 over here, lane 56. Looking good. Nice,
Oh,
nice
what did he
pickup.
do wrong? He picked that. There's no way.
So you said Jake was on the keto diet, huh?
He was, well, he is.
He is.
Him and his mom. He was a little over 200 pounds about 6 months ago. And now he's down to 151, I believe, 149.
All from the keto
somewhere.
diet.
All from the keto diet.
Wow.
I caught, like I said, I caught some of the shrapnel of that when I try to wake up and I want something to eat, and I go look for cookies or chips, and they're not there anymore. There's no bread. There's
No bread in the
what's going
house?
on?
Oh, don't come to my house. I could do a diet, but I can't do a keto diet, man. That
That takes some discipline.
and I need my pasta.
That takes some discipline.
My wife makes tamales around Christmas.
See, I need to move to your house.
Yeah, like I said, the only way I lose weight. Nice ball, Jake. That a boy. I like that.
Who is he talking to?
Whoever it is, he's got him in the right spot. Yeah, the only way I lose weight is if I lift weights, and not eat like after 7 o'clock.
You know, we talked about this earlier, and I just can't find the motivation to do it. I don't know how you do it. God bless you.
Oh, thank you. Jackson getting a little bit Brooklyn on that. You saw that earlier, Jackson? Take a breath, reset, and get yourself around that spot.
I think some of the adults can learn from these kids.
Yeah.
Especially on this shot today. They were not easy.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I would have loved to have seen some of the adults out here today bowling on this. Definitely pulling out their hair.
Yeah. I just want to give Noah just did he did leave the 7-pin there, but man, what an improvement this shot versus his previous shot on lane 56.
Or in Brooklyn, yep.
Yeah.
It's nice to know that these kids can make adjustments and not just rely on ball surface or change into a more aggressive ball or least aggressive ball and thinking that that's going to be the case. They're making the adjustments. They're changing hand positions. They're moving their feet, and that's all mature things that they're doing.
Yeah, yeah.
Too many times, change balls. It's the ball. It's not always the ball.
Yeah.
It could be where you're standing.
Yeah.
I tell Jake all the time. I said, hey, listen, I don't mind you being bad. Just be bad from a different part of the lane.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good, well put, I think that'll make an adjustment. Make an adjustment.
Well, that match just got closer.
So Noah picking up the spare right there. See ya, Dom. That is Dominic Montoya right there. He was one of our youth bowlers, one of our Lvybt champions. He went on to, he's going to school right now in Huntington, Indiana, college bowling. He's going to be taking off, but it was cool to get him back in town for a couple weeks.
Got a scholarship, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yes he did.
Good for him.
Yeah, no, we've had a good group of kids that have moved on to college from here. So Marissa Ruiz, Mike Ruiz's
Mike's daughter.
Yeah, she's bowling at Hastings.
Very nice.
Yeah, no, we've had a bunch of kids that have moved on. Phil's done a really good job helping pointing these kids in the right direction and getting them all the info that they need.
They just had the big college tournament here over at South Point. I got to see my buddy Paul Wolf, who's the coach at Avila University.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Introduced my son to the bowling coach over at Purdue. So
Okay.
yeah, so he's got some interest.
Cool.
Some interest. He might lean towards there. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, when we bowled junior gold this year, we were it was in Lafayette. So it was in Indianapolis, but the U12 division for last year for 2023 was in Lafayette.
Nice.
We bowled up there, and yeah, it was interesting. It was cool.
Yeah, I think if he gets accepted there, I think he's leaning towards there.
Oh
So
yeah,
we'll
what
see.
a great school, man.
Yeah, engineering. That's why.
Okay.
The whole engineering school. So
Yeah,
keeping our fingers crossed.
yeah, that would be a huge accomplishment.
Let's get him through this. Let's get him through this frame first.
Yeah,
Then we'll
yeah,
worry
right.
about his
Yeah.
college
Yeah.
career.
Hey, we're parents. We have high
I know.
hopes.
Trust me, I know. That's going to be Brooklyn. All right. Let's see if he can fill a frame here. Yeah. Well, if Noah can spare strike, looks like he'll take the varsity, shooting 170. The other two matches, flip a coin.
Yeah, Noah came back and won his semifinals match last shot, 10th frame.
I saw that.
There, yeah.
I saw that, yeah. Elijah missed a spare in the 10th.
Yeah.
Got a handful of that one.
Oh.
Come down to the 10th.
And the 8th pin.
6 pins, 5 pins. Michael's up 7.
All right, Jackson's lining up here. Lane 56, 9th frame.
Has to have it. Has to have it. Yeah. Pickable. Michael with a good spare. Oh, gets by. Well, Liberty needs a mark. And good pin count. She can win her second title. Okay.
Phil down there giving her last minute pointers, talking about the lane conditions.
The constant promoter.
The constant promoter. Yeah, it's good to have a motor out there driving this youth bowling, man. I tell you,
Yeah.
it is good.
Well,
Okay.
Mr. Enright needs this spare to force Noah to double in the 10th. Liberty's got to have this spare and some pin count, and she'll be a winner. Don't let that bother you, Jake.
Oh, nice pickup. Nice pickup.
He had me clinched up over here on that spare. I can only imagine what he was thinking. All right.
So did Michael took that down actually with the 132.
Yep, she missed the spare in the 10th.
Yeah, congratulations. That
Nice.
smile is back on
That's
Michael.
bad.
It went away for a
It
few
broke.
frames. Yeah.
This shot will do it to you for sure.
Yep. Congratulations, Michael.
Noah's going to need a double here.
And same with Liberty, man. That's awesome. Making the finals 2 months in a row.
great.
Congratulations. No,
That's
we'll
one. That's one. Jake's got to keep it on the lane, force him to get the second one.
Nice and easy. I like that.
That's just enough. Noah's got to have the strike.
Yep, you're right, yeah. Pressure is on.
I'm glad I'm not throwing it. It's going to be close. Oh. Nice.
there's the.
Jackson has to strike out and
Give himself
kind of
any.
hope.
Yeah.
Noah trips and falls in the 10th.
Yeah. Well, I need 7.
Yeah, it's no gimme on this. That's for sure.
Yeah. Add the pressure. Somebody opens the door, a little cold air comes in. So that's Jake taking that down with 2 pins right there. Am I seeing that correct? Nice job, Jake. Congratulations. Taking down first place with Dad behind the mic. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool.
He had mentioned to me earlier, he said, I already have 2 seconds. I don't want a third. I said, well, third time's a charm. He did want me to thank David Haynes in the bowling supply over there.
Yep.
He gets a lot of his stuff drilled over there. Also to Dino Castillo out in Texas in the bowling shops as well, who have been really good supporters for not only myself, but for my kids as well. So thank you to them too.
Awesome, awesome. Hey, congratulations to Noah Barenko. That's fantastic. Paul, I want to give you a big thank you for stepping in, man.
Appreciate
a lot
you,
of
man.
fun.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, we need to
Hey.
get you up here more.
I will be more than happy
You
to.
did a great job, man. Real even keel. I loved it.
Even with Roman here, I don't mind. I don't care. I'll take it.
So jump on in here, Coolwick, everybody. Don't forget our OG sponsor. Visit them at coolwick.com. And do not forget to enter LVYBT10 at checkout. And Storm Bowling, the Bowlers Company. Visit them at stormbowling.com. Make sure you look into that SYC and Evolution program. Thanks, everybody. It's been a wrap, man. Paul, like I said, got to get you on here more. Congratulations
I'm
to
in.
your son.
Thank you again,
Get
man.
him, get
Appreciate you.
Get him a good late lunch, early dinner.
Absolutely.
And
He earned it. He
and
earned
enjoy.
it. Thanks.
Congratulations to all the kids out there. Noah Barenko. We've got Jake Enright and Michael V. I don't want to mispronounce your last name, so Michael V. Congratulations, man. See you guys next month. Don't forget, February 18th here at Santa Fe Lanes. We'll see you then. Take care.